All right, let's talk about something that's honestly one of the most mind-boggling tactics that a narcissist uses after a breakup. I mean, have you ever really noticed how when they get someone new, it's almost like they purposefully want you to see it or hear about it in some way? It's almost as if they really want you to feel like trash. Like they're somehow just rubbing it in your face now that you're out of the picture. Yeah, that's not by accident. It's actually all a part of their game. Today I'm diving into how a narcissist uses their new supply, basically the new boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever person that they're using to feed their ego at the moment, how they're using this person to mess with your mind. They want to make you feel inadequate, jealous, and like you can't possibly move on in the same way they did. So let's break this down a little bit. New supply is not about love, not at all. It's about keeping the narc's ego fed and keeping their emotional needs satisfied, among everything else that these super needy people want all the time. The new partner is there to make them feel important, special. Look how quick I moved on. I'm so much better than you. And of course, it's all about having a new person to control. And if you've been in a relationship with a narcissist, you know exactly how much they love control, don't you? So when they move on, they don't just quietly get with someone new. Oh no, they want you to know about it. And that is when the games begin. So let's talk about some of the most common ways that a narc will use the new supply to basically make you feel like you're losing your mind. We have to start with flaunting the new relationship. One of the first things that a lot of narcissists do is they start flaunting their new relationship. And when I say flaunting, I mean they want you to see it. So where are we naturally going to go down this road here? They're posting on social media, tagging each other in the photos, commenting on everybody else's comments and everything else, and showing off every second of their so-called brand new and perfect, by the way, life. You know, the one that you were certainly never a part of. And you're sitting there thinking, wait, how did they move on so quickly? How is this person already everything that I couldn't be? That's the whole point. The narcissist wants you to feel like you're not enough. And of course, they need you to feel as if you're missing out on something. You've lost out on this huge opportunity. And let me tell you, this is all for show. Let's also talk about the perfect couple act. Next up, they love playing the perfect couple game. They're posting the photos, all lovey-dovey. They're going all these places, acting like they have finally found their soulmate. And again, you're sat there thinking, but wasn't I that person? Didn't we do those things? What does this person have that I don't? Once more, we have to ground ourselves in the reality that this is all an act. Unlike more well-adjusted people, narcissists live for the drama and they know how to create it. These are shit starters and pot stirrers if you've ever known one. Their new partner might look like the love of their life. Sure, social media is a great outlet for that to begin with. It's a really good place for them to broadcast all of it. But behind the scenes, it's probably just as fake and shallow as the relationship was with you. But of course, they're going to make it look perfect, of course, to mess with your head. And it might not just be you. Sometimes when things are broadcasted publicly all over social media, it's to make more than one person angry /sad /jealous. Let's move along to my third point, which is rubbing it in. There's the part where they really just want to shove it in your face. Narcissists love making you feel like you are just so completely irrelevant now. Who are you? What's your name? I don't even remember. They'll drop little comments very passive aggressively and post things like, it's so amazing to be with someone who finally just really truly gets me, or something like, I have finally found peace with somebody who just loves me the way I deserve to be loved. Again, So they're basically saying, I'm so much happier now that you're gone, and I have found somebody who is better than you in every conceivable way. And the worst part, they know that it's going to make you feel bad. They know that it's going to find its way up and down the grapevine and get back to you, or you'll just flat out see it yourself. They want you to feel like, nope, you missed out. This was the opportunity of a lifetime. They are so much happier, soaring forward, and you're just hanging on back there. And this is all part of the power play. Let's talk about mind games, because here is the kicker. They might also start using their new supply as a way to mess with you indirectly. They'll casually mention their new partner in a way that was clearly meant to get to you. This is where the hoovers might pop up, where you get a message from them that says, "Oh, I love you, I miss you," and then you'll get, "Oops, sorry, that wasn't meant for you." Or they might say things like, "My new partner and I just spent the weekend at, this amazing place that we've always wanted to go." And they'll know that you're sitting there going, "But I wanted to do that. Why didn't we ever go and do that?" They're playing mind games. The goal, of course, is to make you feel like they are the prize now and you have totally missed the boat, and that's just not an opportunity for you to have anymore. Narcs love to make you feel like, they give you FOMO, that fear of missing out. Well, you could have had this, you could be here, but you chose not to be. I know healing from a narcissistic relationship can feel overwhelming and isolating, but you don't have to go through it alone. I've been there studying narcissism, and I've lived through it as well. I understand what you're going through, and that's why I offer flexible, casual phone chats, a place of comfort, no judgment, and real heart-to-heart conversation. Whether you need advice, support, or just someone who truly gets it, I am here to help you take those steps towards healing. When you're ready to talk, reach out anytime. My contact info is on the screen, and I'd love to connect with you soon. Now, why do all these mind games and all this bullshit work? Why do narcissists use these tactics in the first place? Well, here's the deal. It's because narcs thrive on insecurity. They love getting reactions from you and everybody else. You're definitely not singled out, but it shows they have control over you. By showing off the new supply, they create things like doubt, jealousy, anger, and confusion. And sick as it sounds, it's exactly what they want. They want to make you feel like you're not enough, you're inadequate, and nobody could ever replace them in your life. You're really missing out on something. But here's the truth. Again, it's all a show. The narc needs validation, and by getting you to feel like you've lost something important, they are just getting more supply, and that's just what they crave so very much. So how do you handle this when it's happening? First off, as best you can, because it's very easy for me to sit here in my recording studio and say it, and I know much harder to do. But the first thing that you want to do is try your very best to not react to this. Seriously, don't give them the satisfaction. Narcs love to see you squirm. They might even be trying to get you to hoover them, to try to get you back. So the best way to really win here is by not engaging with their drama. The next thing, if you can, again, something much more difficult to do than it is to just say it, but you cannot compare yourself to their new partner. It is very tough, but honestly, you are not the problem here. The narcissist is using the new person as a pawn in their sick, twisted little game of life. It's about them, not about you. The only way that a new person is better than you is because they're brand new to this game. You've already played it. How many times? You know all the pieces, you know the dice, you know all the rules. The rules are the narc makes the rules and you lose. Yeah, the new supply doesn't know that yet. That's the only thing that's better, quote unquote, about them. Focus on you, healing, getting stronger. Don't let somebody who has no self-worth mess with your self-worth. Don't let them take that away from you. The more you focus on your growth, the less their manipulation has any kind of power over you. And here's another thing to remember. The narcissist's new supply is just a new source of supply. When you really boil it down, that's it. Like I said a moment ago, they're no more perfect or better than you. They're another person being used to feed the ego of an insatiable little sad, pathetic machine that never gets enough attention. You're not losing anything here. In fact, you're gaining things, freedom, growth, and a chance to build a much better life without this incredibly abusive, toxic influence. So if you've been through this kind of a situation, drop a comment below. Let me know how you handled it. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on breaking free from narcissistic abuse. You got this. And remember, you're better off without them anyway. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great day, survivor, and take care of yourself.